Michigan Youth Empowerment Foundation's
Inspiring Role Models Virtual Conference
aims to motivate youth to fully invest in themselves
and explore their passions.
We aspire to bring people of different interests together
for collaboration and innovation.
Our speakers and panelists include inspiring leaders in business,
STEAM, and activism around the world,
who will share their stories
and offer guidance
to uncover your true potential.
Together we can build a better tomorrow.
Welcome everyone to the opening ceremony of the 2021 Inspiring Role Models Virtual Conference. As high school students ourselves, we understand the fear of the unknown and the overwhelming pressure of entering the so-called real world.
With that said, as adolescents strive to develop a sense of identity and purpose, role models become important in helping identify the behaviors, attitudes, and qualities that make up an impactful leader.
For me, stories and storytelling has been a bridge to help get people in the room, help people feel engaged, help them see that they have their own real-world superpower. Life is hard, the world isn't easy, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't show up. As you go about this conference, as you think about the impact you're making, I hope you'll think about your superpower and who you could share it with.
Now the question is, what should I post about? I get this from students all the time. Public speaking is useful literally everywhere. Class presentations, especially when you've forgotten your script. Interviews, running an organization, leading a meeting, or ordering at a restaurant.
If you're doing what you love and you get paid for it, to me, that is a win-win-win. My last piece of advice is just get started today, because entrepreneurship, it looks so different for everyone. There's no clear road, there's no clear path, so you have to make your own way. This has never been done before.
So what are the problems we're trying to solve over at Emerging Works? Job opportunity. One of the biggest problems contributing to mass incarceration is recidivism. I am a firm believer that technology can equal liberation, because provided the right opportunity, lives are going to be changed. And I know that because my life was changed. My life was changed. My life was changed.
As I've been talking about, technical education isn't accessible to everyone. It should be, but it isn't. Learning is just such a beautiful thing, and for us, it all probably looks different. Some of you may be artists, and you learn your craft. Some of you may be future engineers or present engineers. There is so much for all of us to learn.
And then, this whole talk is hopefully going to give you an idea of what you can do instead to really build for longevity, to do what you love. And I do want to emphasize, don't be reluctant to apply, because you won't have experience until you have experience.
And so this is what our Robots at Mobot looks like. 3 years in, it required some courage to just take a look at where I was at the time and figure out, is this really where I want to be? Just because I've been doing the same thing for the last, 5 to 10 years, is that what I want to be doing the next 5 to 10 years?
Think about the subjects in schools that you hate the most. If any of those external incentives were taken away from doing that thing, would you still have any will to learn about it? Would you still learn about it if those things were taken away? I would wager, for the most part, no. This system of reward and punishments creates a huge issue for our curiosity.
We also just want to thank our entire IRM ambassador team. Each and every one of you played a role in the success of this conference, and it was our honor to work with all of you.
In addition to the efforts of our ambassadors, our partners have spent copious time and effort to help this conference reach heights beyond what we could have ever imagined.
So congratulations to all of the winners for our 9 raffle giveaways. Look out for an email from us shortly.
As a student-led youth committee with less than 20 members, we have never undertaken such a project, and I would be lying if I said we weren't overwhelmed in some situations. However, the most significant part of it all is that we didn't give up on ourselves and we didn't cap off our potential. Thank you all for attending the Inspiring Role Models Virtual Conference this weekend. This conference would not have been possible without you, and we hope you leave learning something new about yourself. We hope you feel empowered and, of course, inspired.
Jessica and I were honored to be your host this weekend, and once again, thank you so much to each and every one of you. We hope you enjoyed spending time with us during this conference. And finally, we just hope that all of you have an amazing rest of your day.